that I'm going to become a side part warrior. I kind of prefer the way it makes my face shape look, and it hides my forehead, so a win is a win. Hi besties, welcome back. Today we are doing the takedown for this twist out. I used the Doux honey curl custard and the mousse on this side. And then on this side, I only use the foam. It's been 6 days. I want to wash my hair immediately, but we're going to a concert tonight. And I need this style to look good because I ain't got too many other options. And two, hopefully I let it set. I like to let my twist out sit for like 4 to 5 days. The worst thing is it started to flake after like 2 days. So hopefully the definition's there, but it did flake a lot. Like, I don't know if y'all can see that. Maybe it was a combination of me having some of the leave-in conditioner still in my head and then using 2 separate products. Hopefully they mix well enough for definition. I don't know. We're gonna take this apart. I'm going to be using this on my fingertips to help separate the curls, just because it's real lightweight and it's really good. I'm gonna split this in half because I did it in halves. We're gonna start with the side that I used both products on. We're gonna just put some on our fingertips and start on our ends. I like to just start on the end and work it out and just go with the direction of the twist. Separate if it gets caught, and then go in the direction of the twist. And then there's one down. It looks like it feels good. Feeling good so far. I know the back of my hair doesn't flake as bad as like the front does. I don't know what that's about. Okay. I don't know where my mirror is. I usually have like a little handheld mirror, so I don't have that right now. Okay. Taking it out is always easier than putting them in. That's Ultra Moist Avocado and Olive Oil Super Potion Anti-Frizz and Binding Serum Oil. Okay, so that helps. That's it for the back? No, it should be one more. Oh yeah, I'm about to leave twisting my hair. How are y'all doing? What's new? Y'all staying safe? You drinking water? How do y'all get if you get 10,000 steps, how do you get 10,000 steps? Like, how many, do you go on multiple walks a day? Because I know I walked to the grocery store the other day, and that was only 4,000 steps. So I said, had I walked both ways, it still would have been, I love the smell of this. It still would have only been like 8,000 steps. Like, are you counting every single step you take in a day? Or like walks and whatnot? All right, and I'm using, I really ain't using too much. So when I take my twist out, I like to just go with the pattern of the twist. The only complaint I have is I don't like the flakes. Like I said, I don't know if that was from the leave-in conditioner or mixing the products. I might have to do it when I don't leave conditioner in and try again. When you get to a section like this, I just kind of separate the outside twist so I can keep the pattern and then just keep working. I think that's a loose. That one don't have as much definition as the back. Separate it a little bit. I don't like to separate my curls too much. I might fluff it with the pick, but I don't like to separate too much. I like to kind of keep it not ever be crunchy, but I like to call it like the crunchy definition. Look. All right, we get into the front. These ends didn't look as packed together as I would have liked, but it works. Okay. All right. Gonna make sure all of that. All right, we got 3 more. Y'all become, I love scrunchies. Cause usually when I do like a ponytail or a bun with regular hair ties, it always feels like I'm pulling my scalp. But the scrunchies don't feel like that. I'm gonna give y'all a close-up shot of taking the twist out. Braiding the twist tight helped a lot too. And usually I didn't try to part straight until I got to like the front. Just so it could be packed in there tight. All right, got another one down. We got 2 more. I think it's just one. Yeah, it's just one. This is our last one on this section. Separate that a little bit and voila. This is how one side is looking. I have to get my pick and then we'll fluff it. Oh, aside from these flakes so bad in there, I love the definition. I love the way it feels. It's not like crunchy. It's not hard. It's real soft. It's real light. It's got real great body and definition. I love that. This was the foam and the curl custard. This side is just the foam and a little bit of leave-in conditioner. Okay. And then we're just going on. That first part was a little tangled there. But I like the way this is feeling. I like the way this is feeling. This side is feeling a little more looser than the other side. I'm not in love with that. So I think the custard might have added a little more clumping power than just the straight foam by itself. So yeah, because as I take this a loose, it's more pieces of twists that are not as tight as the other side that I can feel. Because you see, I've had more pieces that I've had to separate to create the curl. I feel like this side is a lot more fluffy and cloud-like. It's not bad. I'm not complaining. It just, you can feel the difference in the product. So it's really lightweight. Feels like, because usually I dislike putting oil on my hands and my hair because it starts to just feel thick and chalk-like. I don't see what I mean about it being all over the place on this side. It's been harder for me to just have one twist that I've been able to just unravel and not break apart. And I know I twisted the exact same way. I'm taking it a loose the exact same way. And then we're gonna hit this right up in there. I have to separate more. So the foam alone does not allow for a super tight hold. This is a looser hold. Had to make sure I was filming. Okay, yeah. See, it feels like 3-strand twist on this side compared to this side. This side was definitely 2. But other than that, and I did this side a lot smaller. There we go. There we go. We're gonna hold it. Okay, this one, it still broke off a little at the top. Like you can feel that it wanted to break off. You can also like grab your root and hold the root as you unravel. I just prefer to take it a loose as I go. Okay, these are our last 3. Yeah, I think I prefer the, hold on, let me look at it before I say that. So let me finish taking them a loose. But I know the right side was easier to take a loose. It stayed together a lot better. Okay, last one. see what we got. And done. All right, let me go look at it before I give my opinion. Okay, so they have about, the definition's about equal, but I will say this side feels a lot more looser compared to these curls. And I think the flakes are less. I can't tell. They look like less. So now we're gonna take, I have a plastic pick because I like the plastic pick because I feel like it doesn't create as much breakage as the metal one, but I also don't use the pick that much. So we're just gonna take our roots, go in here and lift, because you wanna keep your definition. I'm combing my hair, my glasses. But you kind of want to get rid of those parts that are in the back, and this helps. And you're going in and lifting the roots, kind of. I like to be very gentle because I don't want to comb out my hair, but I do take a handful of this and lift and shake. But I'm not as covered in flakes as I thought. It's not frizzy. It's a nice, like I say that, and then I got like 30 pieces. You can always wrap the loose curls around the twist out. I think that I'm going to become a side part warrior. I kind of prefer the way it makes my face shape look, and it hides my forehead, so a win is a win. But I'm gonna, of course, as the day goes on and I probably come in contact with some humidity, it's going to swell a little bit. But for like, tuck that in the glasses, make the glasses hold it. I'm looking in the mirror for a minute. I like this side better because it does not have as much frizz as this side. This side has great, they both have great definition, but this side has more frizz and like looser pieces. Like this, they're separating a lot more than this side. Like this side, I feel like I'd have to go in and separate. I could go in and separate. Let's separate a curl in the back because we're gonna look. I could go in and this is how you would separate it. You just feel around the natural separation of the twist and take that and separate it. So if you ever want to separate, just feel there's going to be a natural gap in the middle. And now you got even smaller pieces. This is how I usually go through and detangle when they start to lose their definition. But yeah, just feel around. You're gonna find a good middle. Even when I separate it, it doesn't look as frizzy as say this side. So let's separate the curls on this side and see if that helps with some of the frizz. No, that just created more frizz. So yeah, for definition and frizz, this side you can't really separate, or at least the way I did it, you can't really separate it because it's just a lot of pieces that aren't staying defined, and I don't like that. So definition, frizz fighting. This side definitely has more hold power. This side does not. This side I might be able to get like 2-3 days wear out of and it's still like look fresh. I don't feel like this side is going to maintain its definition, its shape. Shape is the word I've been looking for. It's not going to maintain its shape as well as this side. They both look good, but it depends on the outcome you want. Me, I prefer this side because I like it to be fuller and bouncy, and if I want to separate a curl, I can. And this side I cannot. This side looks like I've already had it out for about 3-4 days. And then the flaking. This side flake less. I will give it that. So opposed to only using the mousse because it was less flakes. I might have to, I didn't clarify my hair either. So that might be a problem. But I'm gonna probably go in with a clarifying shampoo, then the moisturizing shampoo, rinse out conditioner, and try again. But it's not gonna be, I got another style idea. I have another style idea in the works. So I think I've been wearing, no, this is the first time I wore my hair out. I had them braids for 3 weeks. Trying to be really well with I'm trying to build a routine of washing it weekly and styling it, taking it out. That's the plan. There's flakes in my glasses. Ugh. But custard foam. This is what you get. Let me take it out of my brain. This is the custard and foam. Foam by itself. I like them both. This is not sponsored, by the way. I bought these. I've actually had the foam I've had them both for about a year or, no, I broke my leg last year. So I've had it for my knee. My knee. I've actually had these products. It might be going on 2 years. This is my first time using them. When I was growing back my hair. So yeah, 24. I haven't opened them though. I'm not using 2-year-old products. I just bought them. So I guess in my mind, if it doesn't have an expiration date, as long as it's not open, I feel like it's still good. But once I open it, I try to use it on the little, on this. If I see this, when I open it, yeah. So this is gonna be good till May of next year in my book, because at least that's how I think it is, because it doesn't have an expiration date on it. That's the expiration date, but I think the expiration date is when it's open. I hope that's how it works. If not, I might be using super duper old products on my hair. You can call me Leah. If you would like to catch up with me on my other socials, they will be linked down in the description box. I don't know if y'all are into like Stardew Valley. Oh, I hit the tripod. I don't know if y'all are into Stardew Valley, but I've been playing it on my Twitch almost every day. We did an 8-hour stream the other day. But yeah, I've been on Stardew really bad. It's been a lot of fun. I have my farm. I don't have any farm animals, but I have crops. So if you are into watching Stardew, the link is linked down below in the description. I'm also on Instagram if you ever just want to chat with me about any product I've tried on the video. And we're back on Twitch playing Stardew. I'm addicted to Stardew. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I still am trying to do Sunday story games, but Stardew got me. Gripped me up by the shoulders, close and tight. Anyway, my name is Miss Leah, baby. If you like this video or any of the other videos that I've done on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified when I post another video. And I will see y'all in the next update, I'll see y'all in the next upload. Bye.